welcome control. We are starting off with our arm circles, going backwards. Make sure your arms are straight through your shoulders, going all the way around. Next, we're going to be swapping directions, and we're now going to be going forward. Again, straight arms going all the way around. Whilst your feet are planted shoulder width apart, ensure you're holding your core in, your back is straight, having a really good posture. Next, we are moving on to our good mornings. Palms facing forward, bring your arms all the way around in front of your face, palms touching, and then back down again. Next, we are doing our lateral shoulder rotations with your arms going all the way to the front of you, shoulder height, and then all the way to the back. We're now going to be moving on to our ankle and wrist twist. Raise your right foot and rotate in a clockwise position for a few rotations, and then turning, alternating round into an anti-clockwise position. Keep doing this so we can just get our joints nice and warmed up. And then get ready to switch over to your other feet. Get some balance and then lift your left and get those rotating too. Next, we're going to be moving on to our shoulder rolls forward whilst doing a calf raise. So get ready for that. Up on your toes and you are rolling forward, and then down. Up on your toes, rolling your shoulder forward and down. We're going to do a few more of these, and then we're going to switch into the opposite direction. You're now going to be rolling your shoulders backwards. Up on your toes, rolling your shoulders. Up on your toes and rolling your shoulders. Now we're going to move on to some leg swings. Planting your left foot. I want you to swing your right foot to the front and then back, really holding your core and trying to keep balance. If you need some support, feel free to have a chair or hold onto the wall. Get ready to switch over to the other foot, doing the same thing but on the other side. You're going to plant your right foot, then you want to be swinging your left leg backwards and forwards. Although you're swinging, you're still in control. You can use your arms to help you pump, hold the wall or a chair for support. Get ready to go into your hip openers. We're going to start with our right leg. Plant your left foot, raise your leg up, bring it out to the side, touch down, up, and then bring it back in. We're going to do this for a few times. Really open those hips. Get ready for some moves to come. Now get ready to switch over to the other side. Plant your right foot, and then you're going to be moving your left leg, lifting it up, bringing it out, touching down, up again, bringing it in, touching down. Keep repeating. Moving on, we're going to have a shoulder wide stance. We're going to bend forward at the hip, coming down and rising back up and bowing backwards. And we're going to keep doing this a few more. Lastly, we're going to be moving on to our side lunges. I want you to take a wide stance, putting all your weight over to your right side, rising up and then going over to the left, and keep moving, ensuring holding your tummy in, keeping all your muscles tight, strong and firm. Okay guys, that's the warm up. Take a little break before we get ready to go into our session. During this break time, it would be really good to keep moving from side to side, slowly pumping the arms, doing some light knee hugs or some butt kicks, as long as you keep moving. Okay, getting ready, we are going to be doing our first move, which is a lunge backwards. So I'd like for you to plant your left foot, and lower on down. So first, as you go down, I want you to take a step back, take a pause, then go down, and then rise back up, take a pause and step forward. And then on the second one, I want you to take a step back, lower down, and push yourself all the way back to standing without the pause. So I want you to alternate from taking the pause to lower and standing, and pushing yourself straight back into standing. Few more seconds here and we're going straight into right leg. I want you to plant your right foot and then you're going to be moving your left leg back, doing the same. You're going to step back with a pause, lower down, the knee's going to kiss the floor, and then you're going to come back up with a pause and then go back to standing position. And then next time when you plant your foot, I want you to go all the way down straight into the lunge, back to your standing, straight there with no pause. Get ready guys, next we're moving straight into our lateral arm circles backwards, okay? So I want you to have your arms out shoulder width height and you're just going to be drawing small circles with the tips of your fingers. So have your arms nice and firmly out, holding your muscles and do those circles, and we are starting with backwards. So you should feel it as you're squeezing your back a little bit, your shoulders are really putting the work in here. A few more rotations guys, and then you know what's going to happen? We're rotating forward. 3, 2, 1, other direction. Same position with the arms, but we're just going forward. We are now doing our circles in the forward direction. When you're doing your circles, you don't want them too large, like when we're doing our warm-up with our arm swings all the way around. You really just want to be doing some nice neat circles, really holding your muscles tight in your arm and going round. Guys, we've come to the end of our warm-up. I hope you're feeling good. Take some time before we start our exercises. Got 30 seconds rest. So get ready here. We're starting off with some standing leg circles. So I would like for you to plant your right foot and then you're going to have your left foot going round and round. If you need to get some balance here, feel free to hold onto a chair or the wall. It's really about control. You should really be holding your core for that extra bit of support. Your planted foot is keeping you sturdy and you're slowly bringing yourself round. Get ready guys, straight into the other leg. Now if you need to have a substitution, you can, as you're going around, touch. So you're touching north, touching east, touching south. And if it's the other foot, it's north, west and south. So you just touching your toes on the floor just gives you that little moment to catch your balance while still getting the full workout of this exercise. And we're now going to be moving on to arm raises. I want your palms facing your thighs and I want you to raise your arms up in front of you, all the way up, and then when your arms are in the air, I want you to bring your arms down your side. So as your arms are going down to your side, and then you go all the way back up with your palms still facing down, all the way back up in the air, and then you're going to lower them back down in front of you. And we're just going to keep doing this. Again, feet should be planted nicely, shoulder width apart. turning the palms around, doing the same move, but with our palms facing upwards. And once we rise all the way to the top, we're then going to be lowering our arms down by our sides, still with the palms facing upwards. Okay guys, I hope your arms are feeling good, feeling strong. We've got a rest coming up. We're going to have 30 seconds rest. So a few more here and then get ready for your rest time. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take a break. I hope you kept it moving during your rest time. So the next move that we're going to go into is really working on some balance and control. It's a backward lunge with a front kick. So you're moving backwards into your lunge, and then with that same foot, as you rise up, you're bringing it forward in front of you, kicking out. And then you're going back into your lunge, and then you're rising up, bringing it forward in front of you and kicking out. We're going to keep repeating this. A few more here, and then we are going to go straight into our punch ups. So we're going to punch up into the air for 4, and then we're going to come down and punch to alternating on the sides for 4. And you're going to repeat this rotation. Have a slight bend in your knees when you have a wide leg stance, and when you're punching up in the air, ensure to have control over your arms, so you're really putting some force in. And then when you're going to the sides, a slight rotation, get the obliques involved. Remember, it's all about the control. A few more here, then we're having a rest. There we go guys, it's rest time. And we're going to repeat those 2 moves with our lunge kick. We are going to alternate, so do the opposite foot that you have just done. Okay guys, rest time's really nearly over. Get ready. Plant your opposite foot. Here we go. Lunging back down, and then you're going to be kicking forward. Lunging back down, and then you're going to be kicking forward. Few more here, and then we're going into our high punch, side punch. Have a wide stance, have a slight bend in the knee, and then go for it. You're going to do 4 punches into the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go to the sides, alternating 1, 2, 3, and 4. Getting your obliques involved. That's it. A few more here, and then we are at the halfway point, ready for your 1-minute break. Okay guys, that's a wrap. First half is done. This is the perfect time to grab some water, walk it out, wipe the sweat. Let's keep going. This is where we're really trying to build our strength and our control. So I want you to focus in this time when you get back into this second half. It's not just about how fast you can complete each rep. It's really about having that control. The slower you move and the more control you have over your muscles, the more you tense them, the more you use them firmly, the better the result. Okay guys, we're coming to the end of your break, and then we are going to do that whole set again. We are going to be starting off with our lunge backwards. Planting your foot, doesn't matter which foot you start with, plant your foot, go back into your lunge and coming straight forward. this is where you can really hold your core in and go slowly and try not to tip. Okay, get ready because we're going to do a few more here and then we're going to switch legs. The more you practice, the stronger you will be, the more control you will have. This particular workout is called control, so you're just going to keep hearing me say control. I want to drill it in. Control, control. Pace yourself and control your body. Okay guys, we're going to be going into our lateral arm circles backwards. So shoot those arms right out horizontally with your shoulder and do your small circles with your fingertips. So we're moving backwards, our arms are strong and our fingertips are pointed. You should be able to feel how you are tensing all your muscles, and it's your shoulders that are going round, but you are tensing all your arms so you can feel it everywhere. Few more here, and we are going forwards, so let's go. We're going forwards. We are now doing forward circles. Hold your arms up, the burn will be there, but just take your time and keep moving. Whilst you are here, you can take your deep breaths. Your feet should be firmly planted, your core should be in, your back should be straight, and your posture, it's all about the posture here. You can hold yourself in. Take control with your arms. A few more here and we're going to have some rest. There we go, enjoy this break. Keep your feet moving, keep your arms moving. Catch your breath but keep it moving because we don't want our heart rate to go too low. Okay, get ready. We are going into our leg circles. So plant your left foot or your right foot, whichever you want to start with, and lift the other and have it rotating round. Use a wall for balance, use a chair for balance. So you're just doing like a semicircle on that foot, going all the way around. You can, at each point, you can rest your toes just to keep your balance, or you can have it going all the way around without stopping. One more here, and then we're going to be moving on to the other leg. So plant your opposite foot and do the same. And again, this is the type of move that when you're doing it, it's really about your posture. Your foot is planted, but your core is what's holding you. So even when you're feeling a bit tippy, you might find you squeeze your stomach to catch yourself from falling. That's a great thing to do. Your back should be straight, head up. Perfect, perfect. Got a few more here, and then we are going into our arm raises. So I want your palms facing down in front of you, raising your arms. Let's go. Palms in front, raise your arms all the way overhead. With your palms still facing down, I want you to bring them down by your side, then up all the way back to your head, and then bring them back down to the front. So where you've been using your shoulders so much, you should really start to be feeling it here. Hold your core, keep your feet planted, focus and keep going. Amazing. Right, so a few more here. And now we're going to be doing the same thing but with our palms facing upward, okay? So your palms are facing upwards, you're reaching up to the sky, and as you get to the top, you're then lowering your arms down by your side with your palms facing upwards. So sometimes what I like to do when I'm doing control workouts, resistance workouts, is finding a point to focus on. It really helps with your balance. So something maybe 3 feet ahead of you that you can focus on, and it will help you. If you keep looking around, your body might go where your eyes go. So just bear that in mind. Last one here, guys, and we are moving into rest time. Enjoy your break. Okay, get ready. This is going to be our last set before our cool down. We are doing our backward lunge with a front kick. Plant your foot, go down, and that same leg that goes back as you rise up, you then bring it forward to do a kick in front of you. Use, with your kick, I want you to really like you're kicking in a door, or like you want to kick a ball or a fence down, yeah? When you're pushing with your foot forward, really put your heel into it. And when you come back down, just use all your muscles to control the movement so you don't tip. Okay, now we're going to do our punches. Get ready. Punching up in the air. Remember, you're doing 4 here, alternating 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to do side to side, yeah? You're punching to the left, punching to the right. Involve your obliques, okay? So you're turning. So you're doing your punches up in the air, and then you're turning to do your punches to the side. Use your energy to follow through with the punch. It will make a big difference. Rest time, guys. Take a break. So that's awesome. You are coming to the end of the workout. On this last set, you're now just going to do your other side. So whatever foot you had planted for your first backward lunge with front kick, you're going to alternate now. Plant your foot, let's go. Bring it backwards, having control lower and down. Knee kisses the floor, and then rising up, bringing the leg forward, kicking with your heel. That's it. That's the move. It doesn't matter whether you do 1 rep, whether you do 5 reps. If you're mastering your control in your body, you are winning. Okay, guys, our last round of punches. Have a slight bend in your knee and go for it. Arms in the air, punching, and then you're going down to the sides. And as you're doing your side ones, have your slight turn. This is the last move of our control workout. Give it your all. There we go, we're coming to an end in 3, 2, 1. Round of applause, guys, round of applause. Okay, we're going to be starting off with overhead stretches. We're going to stretch these arms out because, let's be honest, we've used them today. We have used them today. So you just really want to pull on that, have a nice fixed hold, and then you're going to be alternating over to the other side. Switching over to the other side. Whilst you are standing, your feet are firm, your core is still in, you're catching your breath and you're stretching your muscles. Sounds like a long list, but really it's not. This will be second nature in no time. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to swing that arm down and right across in front of you, and you're going to overlock with your alternate arm to really stretch out on the back and the blade, the shoulder blade. That's it, a really nice deep pull. So hold it for a few more maybe 5 seconds or so, and then we're going to move on to doing the same thing on the other arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, get ready to switch. There we go. Now you've switched over, do the same. Try and give it the same effort, the same pull, so you can feel the same good stretch. That feels good. So next we're going to be going on to our bent over stretch. Put one foot in front of you. Take a nice good lean over with the hips, keeping your chest out, head up, and then reach for the base of your foot. If you can't reach the base of your foot, you go for an ankle, you go for a calf, as low down as you can. And as you're in that stretch, you want to go just where you can feel the pull. You don't want to pull something out. You just want to go where you can feel the pull, to where it feels a bit nice and maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but it does feel good after that workout. And then we're going to switch over to the other foot. We've got to stretch both sides out. We want our body to be equal and even. There we go, because we did some really good kind of control moves, some resistance moves today. It's really important to hold these moves for maybe 15 to 30 seconds per stretch. We're going to get into our hamstrings. So just bring your foot up to the back of you, and there you go, just hold it. If you need to find extra balance, do it by a wall, grab a chair. We're going to hold it a few more seconds here, and then we're going to get ready to switch over to do the same on the other side. Three, 2, 1. All the time you're doing this workout, it's really good to hold your core in, because your core is exactly that. It's the center of your balance, it's the center of the system, and it's going to hold you in, and it does a lot of work. Okay, now we're just going to do a bend over, so I want you to rise your hands up over your head and then follow all the way down, touching your toes where possible. You can hug the back of your calves, and then just bring your hips down, and we're just going to do a bend and straighten, and a bend and straighten for a few times. We'll just get a few more out here before we go into a nice release or a roll into standing position. When you're rolling nice and slowly, make sure your neck is the last thing to come up. And now we're just going to interlock our fingers, point our palms away from us, and stretch the back. Once you've done that, bring your arms to the back, interlocking the fingers and doing the same, raising as high as is comfortable for you. Now guys, if you come to the end of this workout and you feel you could do some more, there's a lot of moves where you can hold some weight. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use household items, a bottle of water, a can of beans. All these workouts are adjustable to suit your needs. But that, for now, is it. Well done guys, see you on the next one.